Hello, trendsetters. Well, we're going to be talking about the if statement today. Very powerful tool inside of Excel. Very simple to use once you get your head around the syntax. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at this table, and we're going to test a certain value in the total column. We've got two products, products A, products B, we've got some departments, and the results are going to be either above or below, good or bad. Now you can choose. So what we're going to do is we're going to set a target, and I thought 400 might be about the right target. So some are higher, some are lower, okay? So what I'll explain first is the syntax. So in an if statement, it's if, and then we open our bracket, and then it's what condition that are we testing. So we type in sort of a question for Excel. So what's the condition that is being tested? And then basically there is either a true or false result for that condition. So what is required for true? So basically you could say yes. And then the second part of the equation, if it's not true, if the condition that you're testing is not true, then it's false. So basically what is required for false? Yeah? So what is required for false? Okay, so they're the two parts of the equation after the condition is tested. Yeah? So we'll just go through and we'll do a condition based on this 400. So we'll test, is this value greater than 400? If it is, we'll say above, otherwise below. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so in cell F2, you type equals if, open a bracket. Now, the logical test is the condition, okay? So basically we're saying, is E2 greater than the value in cell I2? Now press F4 in I2, so as we drag it down, I2 won't move. Now we type a comma, and then this is the true value, yeah? Now we can have whatever text we want in here, or we can point to cells. It's best practice to point to cells, but just for the purpose of explanation, I'll say this is a, oh, I've got the caps lock on. This is a good result, yeah? Otherwise, oh, I've hit the little thingy here. I'll fix that up. Otherwise, it is a poor result. Now we just type a comma, and then it's what's the false value, and then we'll say that that is poor, yeah? All right, okay. And then we close our bracket. Now 546, which is the value that we're testing, is greater than 400. So it has to say good. So we press enter, boom, good. Okay, so we should get good for the second one when we copy it down, yeah? But 257 is below, so we should get poor. Perfect. So we'll just send that all the way down, and then we get a variety of good or poor sort of coming through, yeah? All right, now that's relatively straightforward. Now just to bring home the concept, let's do that again and work out which is higher, product A or product B. So we ask the same sort of question. So in cell G2, we say, okay, which one of these is higher? Now, we'll go equals if, open bracket, yeah? Now, what we want to return is either product A or product B. There can be only those two equations because we're only testing two products. So we say, is product A, so C2, is that greater than product B? Yeah? Is C2 greater than D2? Now, if it is, that means C2 is higher. So we click into cell C1, press F4, type a comma. Now this is the false part, C1 was the true part, and we click into cell D1. We press F4. Now we press enter, and it says product A is higher than product B. So we send that down, and then we can run some tests. Product B is higher, 200, 200, all those two are equal. So we don't have a test for that. But if you look down, this one is higher, product B is higher, cool, and then product B is higher there. If we wanted to handle the condition that I spoke of here, didn't foresee this, but it's easy enough to handle using the knowledge that we've just picked up. We could say, instead of our D1 over here, for the false condition, yeah, what we could do is we could say if, open bracket, if C2 is equal to D2, comma, then we could say that the pair are even, yeah? So we could say comma, even. All right. And then otherwise, the condition becomes false. So we basically just leave it as is, and we close our bracket, yeah? And then for that even condition, we should get even coming through there, yeah? So that's sort of like a nested if statement, an if statement within an if statement. Didn't really see that possibility happening, but there it was right in front of my eyes. Now, what we can do is we can stack multiple if statements on top of one another. So in here, I can put another if statement. Now, when you get to about 3, you want to really be looking hard at the way the formula is constructed, because it's not best practice to keep going and going and going. There is a formula in Excel called IFS, ifs, and you can stack 127. It effectively makes the if statement redundant now. I'll make a video about the ifs statement as well. However, this is in literally millions of formula all through the Excel world. It's very, very handy to get your head around, and it's extremely useful under a range of different circumstances. So once you've got your head around it, practice just makes perfect. All right, everyone, have a great day, and there's more videos on my website to cover all manner of Excel. Have a great day. Take care.